Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel where today we are going to be going over my week 8 NFL predictions as well as looking back at week 7 and seeing how well I did. So let's go ahead and start with my week 7 games where I did pretty darn well, only missing 3 games. I got the Broncos right, I got the Jaguars right, got the Packers right, so happy about that. Got the Falcons wrong, but I got the Bills right, the Lions right, the Eagles right, the Bengals right, the Colts right, the Rams right, the Commanders right, the Chiefs right, the Steelers right, but then I got both of my Monday Night Football games wrong for some reason there. Super mad about the Chargers there. And I was over on the total points as well. So let's go take a look at week 8, see who I think is going to win each of these games. So we got Thursday Night Football between the Vikings and Rams. The Vikings coming off a close loss against the Lions, against a struggling LA Rams team. And I'm going to go with the Vikings. This should be a pretty easy matchup for them. Shouldn't have too many issues taking care of the Rams. And then we move on to our Sunday slate where we have the Ravens over the Browns. Yeah, should not even be a contest. The Ravens should absolutely destroy Cleveland. And speaking of not even contest, Lions over the Titans. That should not be an issue at all for Detroit. None at all. And then we have the Cardinals and Dolphins. Tua should be coming back this week, but I'm still not sure how well the Dolphins are going to perform. So I'm going to go over the Arizona Cardinals here in this game over Miami. Then we have the Jets and Patriots. Man, this is going to be an absolute turd of a game. But the Jets, I believe, have the better offense. They have better weapons than the Patriots do. So, going to go with the Jets over the Patriots. But I think it's going to be a very, very ugly game between those teams. Buccaneers and Falcons. I'm going to go with Atlanta because Tampa Bay is out their 2 best receivers in Mike Evans and Chris Godwin this week. I think Atlanta's going to bounce back after a disappointing game against Seattle, especially considering that Lamar Jackson lit up this Buccaneers defense. I think Atlanta will probably do the same here. So Atlanta over Tampa Bay. Then we got Green Bay over Jacksonville. Yeah, no, the Packers should not lose this game. They should not. So Green Bay over Jacksonville, and they do. That is absolutely terrible what they did. Texans and Colts. The Colts actually are at 4-3 right now. But the Texans should win this game. Indianapolis doesn't really have an offense. They've been beating pretty bad teams. And Texans are going to be motivated after their loss to Green Bay. So I think Houston is going to win this game. Then we got Philadelphia and Cincinnati. I'm going to go with the Bengals because I think their offense is going to move a lot better than the Eagles' offense. And yeah, I think Joe Burrow is having an amazing year. I think he's playing better than Jalen Hurts. So I think that's going to be a difference in this game. Bengals over Eagles. I'm going Chargers over the Saints, not because I think the Chargers are good. It's because I think the Saints are that bad. So, LA over New Orleans there. It's going to be an ugly, ugly game. They got Buffalo and Seattle. I'm going to go here with the Bills. I think that Josh Allen will be able to tear apart the Seattle defense. And I don't think Seattle's offense is going to be able to do too much either. Right? They're very inconsistent. I think they're going to have one of those inconsistent weeks this week. So, Buffalo over Seattle. Then we got the Bears and Commanders, which is a sneaky good matchup here. This depends on if Jaden Daniels can play. And if he can play, it is going to be Washington. If he doesn't, it's going to be a lot more even than we think. But on the assumption that Jaden Daniels plays, Washington will win this game because I think that this is the first real test the Bears are facing this year. And I don't know how they're going to respond. Washington has played some good teams and responded well. So Washington over Chicago. Oy, my yeah, that's a Denver victory. They're going to move to 5-3 somehow. It's because the Panthers have no hope as a franchise. So, Denver over Carolina. And Kansas City is going to beat Vegas. Yeah, there's no question about that. The Raiders are absolute trash. And I think the Chiefs will be able to win this no problem. I got Cowboys and 49ers. Even with all the injuries, I still think the 49ers are a better run offense than the Cowboys. No question about that. So, then we have Monday Night Football between the Giants and Steelers. Yeah, no, Pittsburgh is going to win this game pretty handily there. So, Steelers over the Giants. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, 35 points. So, if we look here, we have the Vikings over the Rams, the Ravens over the Browns, Lions over the Titans, Cardinals over the Dolphins, Jets over the Patriots, Falcons over the Buccaneers, Packers over the Jaguars, Texans over the Colts, Bengals over the Eagles, Chargers over the Saints, Bills over the Seahawks, Commanders over the Bears, Broncos over the Panthers, Chiefs over the Raiders, 49ers over the Cowboys, and Steelers over the Giants. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon. Peace.